Hey besties, we're finally here. We finally made it. It is a little past 11. It's 11:07. And we need to get through all of 17's discography, or at least as much as possible, because their online concert is in 1 day, 2 hours, 52 minutes, and 20 seconds. I still don't know the discography. Like, literally none of it. I know their newest album, and I know some of their title tracks, and that's it. And what I really want to be doing is listening to Map of the Soul 7, I'm gonna be really honest, because I feel like right now is the time to listen to Map of the Soul 7, but it's 17 time. 17 right here. Because I'm not gonna, like, I literally paid to watch their fucking concert. I paid for both nights, and I'm going to be so fucking exhausted when I go see it, because it's going to be Saturday morning at 3 a.m., and I have to work at 7, I have to work at double, until 11 p.m. and then I have to be up the following morning to watch their Sunday morning concert at 2 a.m. because time zones hate me specifically, and I'm not going to be there not knowing any of the songs. I need to know something other than the current songs that they're going to perform, because they're obviously promoting their new album, but I need to know more than just those songs. And like Aju Nice, because that's not Carat material. So we're starting from the beginning. We're literally going to listen to every single one of their albums from the very beginning with their debut until now. We're gonna try to get through all of them. I have 158 videos in this playlist, and we're gonna break them up obviously into albums. So you're just watching the first album. What is this album called actually? Shining Diamond? Or is that just, it's called 17 Carat. The title, or the first track that we're going to listen to is called Shining Diamond. I might have heard these songs before, I do not know. I'm, again, very casual fan. I listen to their songs casually, but now we're going to get into it. Because now that BTS wants to go on hiatus, I am now, I guess, a Carat first and foremost. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought that we would be here? There's no time like the present. We do not have the time, but we're going to try to get through as much as possible. Ultimately, we're here to enjoy the music. We're here to appreciate and enjoy the music. We're here to appreciate and respect producer-writer Lee Ji-hoon. And we're going to start with Shining Diamond. I'm actually very excited. I really love their music. Jude! They're so young in these photos. Oh my god. Is this too bright? Yeah. Repping the P? Oh, Pletus! I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Not the big 17. Sorry, I'm still reeling from this intro and the fact that they're so young in these photos. God, oh my god. Okay, sorry, we're moving on. We have to watch the video. I really love this intro though. Jude is eating it up. I love Slip Into the Diamond Life, honestly. I can't with that song. They're so, first of all, they're so cute. They're so cute. They're so young. They're so young. Babies. The fact that Vernon comes out hot out the game and being like, I'm 17. That's a child. That's why, okay, this is why, as much as I usually prefer an artist's earlier work, sometimes with these idol groups, they really like to boast about the fact that they're like 16. And I'm like, for many reasons, I cannot support that. In that same way, I don't really get into like 4th gen groups because they're children. Like, I would love to be one of those people that's like, I've been there since day one. But in day one, some of these kids were like 12. And what do I look like? A full-grown adult being like, oh my god, like obsessing over a teenager. I'm not here to shame people who do so. It's not what I'm about. That's usually why I also don't bias the Maknae lines. I'm usually a young line bias. So to see them just so young, and when their voices sound so different, that's also another thing. When like you start them so young in their career, that the songs that they wrote and recorded and sung when they were in their debut sound not only so different to how they sound now that they can't even, like, there are some people who can't even sing the way that they did when they like first started, because their voices just changed so much because they grew up and are no longer a teenager. Like, as much as I love and relate to Teen Idol by Miss Marina, I just cannot get behind sort of foaming at the mouth over a child. Not to shame anyone who does. I'm not saying it necessarily has to be a weird thing, but in my mind, it is weird for me. I do not I can't get behind it. Going back to what I said, so the fact that Vernon came out hot out of the gate being like, I'm 17, but I've been through a lot. Bestie, have you? Those green walls really did put a number on them, but still, you're a child. You're a baby. And Vernon also just sounds so different from, like, listening to this song compared to how he sounds now. I just think that song's really cute. I get that we're supposed to be taking it very seriously of them being like, hey, we're like the diamond in the rough. We've been put under all this pressure, like being a trainee and whatever, and now we are shining diamonds. I think it's really cute. I think it perfectly goes with like Carat being their fandom name and like the whole idea around 17. I think it's very cute. But they're just so young. And I feel like a lot of groups come in hot with a debut song, as they all should. But I always just think it's very cute when a debut song is like, I'm the best. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Look at our youngest member. He is a baby. He hasn't even graduated high school. And just to see it in retrospect is just like, oh wow. It's not like necessarily cringe, because I think cringe automatically means it's like bad. Like you're like embarrassed by how like bad you were. And I don't think the song's bad. It's just, it's cute. It's cute, and I think you're supposed to really take them seriously and be like, wow. But they're so young that you're like, oh, you're a baby. You have no idea what's to come. And I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I did really love the step into the diamond life part. I think that part's really cute. I am biased because that was a June minghao part, and I do love them. But I do also love to hear that some of their voices are exactly the same. That's what I really prefer, to hear that when somebody debuted that their voice is already matured and they like know how to like work with their voice going forward. Because that must also be super hard and complicated to like be a trainee and training your voice, and knowing that your body is still growing and your voice will literally change in a way that all of the training that you have worked with your previous voice no longer can apply. That must be really stressful. But like listening to like Sungwon and DK's voice, even Jongwon, they sound like the same. And they all sounded great. They were all just also super cute. The song was super cute. I'm smitten by that song. It is very cute. But now we get Adore You, which is the title track. If this is the song that I think it is, I'm very excited to listen to it, because it's a really good song. The photo that they use for Wanu in this is insane. Oh, this is this song! I really like that song. Again, they're so young. These photos of them in this lyric video, insane. They look like babies. Also, it must be so bad on your mental health to like join an idol group when you're a child, and like, because they're so like hyper specific about your look, your aesthetic, especially if you're a visual and you're like a younger member, because you must be so hypercritical of how your face looks, and your face is like actively changing. Like your bones and like the way your face looks as a child is not the same as it's going to look as an adult. So that must be just so stressful to be a child. Like, I am just so hung up about how exploitative the idol industry is, and the music industry in general, and the entertainment industry in general is on children. That being said, this song is quite good. This is not the song that I thought it was. I am excited to find whatever song it is that I really like, that I've seen all the videos of, but this, very, very cute. This song and Shining Diamond, very cute, fun pop songs, and I love a cute, fun pop song. I'm very excited, because now we get to see the music video, which means we get truly see them in their debut as the youngins that they are, and I'm very excited because that means we're gonna get a long-haired Jongwon. You know I love long-haired Jongwon so fucking much. I love Jongwon in general, but like long-haired Jongwon, my god. Hold on, we gotta turn up the brightness because I cannot see him. I hate how Vernon looks in their debut because he looks like a child. I do love DK's vocal moment right there. That was beautiful. Why did they dress them like this though? They did debut in like what, 2015. I'm not gonna blame them. Oh, Vernon looks just so young. Like Dino looks young here because, but in my mind Dino's always looked really young because he was the youngest. Long-haired Jongwon, I miss him. I miss him and I want him to come back. I know that he doesn't love his long hair, but I love his long hair. And I think for the culture, for the future of society, for the betterment of humanity, he needs to come back. Sometimes I forget how many of them there are, and I'm like, holy shit, there's so many people on screen. You know, I don't love this look. What is this music video doing? Sorry. Why did it pause it? You know I love Wanu. And he looks the same. He was an adult here, right? Because if Vernon was 17, that means he has to be 18 because he's a year older than him, right? Born in 97. This was when? They never want to tell me when these videos were uploaded anymore. I hate when YouTube does that. Release date, thank you, 2015. If he was born in 97, then yeah, he's 18. Right? We're gonna believe he's 18. Hopefully it looks so good. I'm sorry. We're gonna come back. He looks amazing. Wanu is, so incredible. I don't get what's going on in this music video though. And I'm usually a big fan of a bandana look, but Vernon, it's just not my favorite. DK also incredible. Yes, sir. I also really like this hair color on Lucy. I love watching Hoshi dance. He's such a good dancer. I hate how they styled Vernon's hair. Why would they do that to him? He's 17. Give him a nice haircut. And you know I'm a very big proponent for, we love good choreo. You know I'm always pushing the long hair agenda. But what they've done to Vernon's hair here is just not nice. It's not Aju nice. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. You know, I'm going to, they're under what, Pledis? Pledis is a pretty small company, right? It got bought out by Hype recently, but it started out as a small company, right? Just like Big Hit. So I'm not going to blame them for that. Maybe they had no money. But this is a horrible music video, respectfully. First of all, I have no idea what's going on. And that's fine, because usually it's my fault. I'm just a little dumb. And usually I just don't get what's going on. But also, like, visually, this music video is not interesting, and nobody is really styled that well. Like, with BTS, they didn't have that much money, and they still had a really visually interesting music video, and they had a really good style concept. Even if, looking back on it, it wasn't the best, it was interesting. They put them in, like, white t-shirt and shorts. This is just not a really good first impression. And I'm going to blame that on the fact that Pledis was just a small company that did not have that much experience. Is that true? I don't know. I'm not going to fact check it. But if I saw this music video and I didn't already like and enjoy 17, this would not get me into them. Not at all. This video doesn't have any sort of, like, interesting style elements. The only thing that really caught my attention was John Wonu in that boxing ring. That's their one saving grace. And he isn't even a visual. They really sidelight Joshua, and he's supposed to be one of the visuals. Make it make sense, Pledis. Make it make sense. But next song is yeah. Is this a hip hop team song? It is. Oh my god. It started so strong. What happened? Give Minghao a verse. Why is this note so flat? You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. It's their debut album, and I think we really need to come some slack. I think. Shut up! I'm trying to talk to the people. I didn't hate that song. I want to make it very clear. Is it 11? We'll fix the lighting after this album, I guess. I don't have time to fix it right now. Ignore the lighting. It's not my fault. You know, it's their debut. And not everybody's debut is 110% there. I'm glad to see that they have improved. Because this song just wasn't it. I want to make it very clear, though, that I like this song. I know that I'm going to be playing the song, I'm going to dance to it, I'm going to have a fun time bopping to it, because it's kind of a bop. Is it a good song? No. No, not at all. I think S-Coop's verse was really good. S-Coop's always has felt like the more, like, confident rapper, and he is, like, the hip-hop team leader and the overall leader, so maybe that's where all the confidence comes from. But his raps have always just felt a little bit more like relaxed, like he's very confident in his abilities, and it does come across in the song, and I do like that. I even thought that Water's verse was good, being like, we're gonna be number one, this is a race, and we're gonna go from last to first. And I was like, okay, cool. And he had a whole line about being like, we're not going to just run aimlessly forward, like we have a goal of wanting to like share our stories through our music. I love that. That was cute. And then we have the fucking chorus, which is like so bad. And I don't get why. It's the you ain't got no feel, got no feel. That part, not only do I feel like it doesn't go with the theme of the song, because what does that what are you saying? What are you talking about? It's boring. It's really repetitive, and they just keep saying it, and it's like not interesting because they just keep having Mingyu say it. Like, it'd be a thing if like they all took turns saying that line, and I'd be like, okay, we got some variety, but it's just Mingyu over and over and over again. And I'm like, give him a verse, and then they do, and it's like bad. Like, everybody, like, Wanu, Vernon, S-Coops all get a verse. Do I like Vernon's verse? No, I do not. But, like, they all got a verse. Mingyu just feels like he's rapping to support the other ones. Like, he does the chorus, and then he does it back and forth with Vernon during his section. And I feel like Mingyu is being overshadowed by Vernon in his own section. I'm like, just give him a verse. And the lines that they did give him were bad. The I'm turned up, I'm super turned up, like, no. I just feel like they gave Mingyu like a really not good part. Like, he doesn't show off any sort of skill or interesting ability at all in the song, and I feel like that's not because he doesn't have the skill. I feel like this song was just not really written with Mingyu in mind. Like, they gave S-Coops and Vernon a really good part. The song just progressively gets worse as it goes along, because S-Coops started out pretty strong. Waters was like, okay. Vernon's was not good, and then they just forgot that Mingyu was there, I guess. And I'm like, it's not a good song, in my opinion. But that's okay, you know why? Because it's literally their debut. You have to start somewhere. I don't not enjoy the song. I still enjoy it. I just don't think it's good. I really didn't like Vernon's part. What the fuck is he talking about, Mac? You got the Mac loaded? Bestie, I bet if I breathed too hard in your direction, you would topple over. And just the chorus. Oh my god. The say ah. First of all, I feel like that only was that part of the chorus, again, boring and repetitive. The ah, the note that they picked for it is so flat. I feel like if they picked a higher note, it would like sound more interesting, but it's like an ah, and it's just like the most boring flat note you've ever heard. And like, they had a good idea with the background whispering of the ah yeah. That part was like cool, and I was like, okay, that's a good fun like choice to make and add to the song. But if the underlying note is like the flattest ah you've ever heard, it doesn't do the song any favors, and the song needs some favors. That being said, as much as I think that the song is bad, I very much enjoy it, and I know that I will listen to it a lot. So just take all the things that I say with a grain of salt, because as much as I can acknowledge that something is bad, I also don't have good taste. So, you know, that's how it is. Next song is Jam Jam, and who is in this song? I was gonna say vocal unit, but this looks like Vernon. It is Vernon. Vernon, Dino, The8, Hoshi, and June. So the performance unit, and then also Vernon. Maybe it's because I'm not a follower of the Lord, but this song, pretty fucking good. This song is better than the last song. Jam Jam is definitely better than Ah Yeah. And I feel like Ah Yeah was trying to be Jam Jam. I feel like Ah Yeah was trying to have that, like, cool, sexy appeal that Jam Jam has. Do I think we need to be pushing a sexy agenda when there are children in the group? No. But I feel like Jam Jam's a very good song. I don't love how much Vernon features on this song, because I feel like this was supposed to be like a performance team moment, and then Vernon is taking up like a good third of the lines. But I do think that it's good. I really liked Dino's verse. I really liked Vernon's part. I loved The8 in the chorus. I do like the song. I think the song is fun. I think the song is cute. Do I think that they should be having children perform it? No. But I like the song regardless. And I definitely think it's better than Ah Yeah. I feel like everybody got a moment except for June. I didn't really see June shine in the song. But also, musically, this song and Oh Yeah are very simple. Very simple, electronic, upbeat. And there's not a lot going on there. So I'm glad to see that that's also evolved. That their, like, musicality is also a lot better now. But also, like, I don't love how this song is automatically a rap song. I think maybe because they needed to keep that, like, upbeat sort of vibe. Because I assume that if it's a performance unit song, then there's a good dance that goes to it. Even though this didn't get, like, a music video, I'm assuming that they performed it and, like, it goes with the dance that they do. But also, like, I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. We don't need groups to have rappers. Don't make a rapper where there isn't one, because you can tell, and we just don't need it. Like, the amount of times I've seen a group and I've been like, why'd they make you be a rapper? Why'd they do that to you? When you're clearly a vocalist and you wanted to be a vocalist, but they're like, we don't have enough rappers. Yes, you do. If you don't have enough rappers as is, that's the amount of rappers that you're gonna have. Because I feel like making idols be rappers is dumb. Because there are idols who are rappers. I would say the rap line in Stray Kids, they can count. Obviously BTS. Even I would say like S-Coops. But I feel like, and I'll consider Vernon a rapper. Even Mingyu sometimes, but like Wanu? And some of these 4th gen groups that I've seen, I'm like, we don't need to be making people into rappers. If you're not a rapper, you can just stay a vocalist, and that's okay. Like, B8, in my mind and heart, he's a vocalist. So why are they making him rap? He's not bad. I'm just like, why are they doing that to him? Why can't we hear him sing? I'm going to blame it on the fact that, again, this is their debut album, and a lot of the times it's very easy to be like, dance song and powerful singing do not mix. But they obviously do, and they found how to do that later in their career, so we're just gonna give them a pass. It's their debut album. It doesn't need to be perfect. I just, I do wish that they had a stronger debut. Because I feel like this just isn't that impressive. And like, obviously, yes, they will get better, as everybody does in their craft, but like, also, as your first impression, you need to be impressive so that people are interested. Marketing 101, besties. Anyways, the last song of the album is going to be 20. Is this the vocal unit? Give me a fucking song, please. Oh, we love a guitar. I really like that song. That song was so cute. Okay, this probably my favorite song on the album, honestly. It's so good. Not only incredible lyrics, very, very cute song. Do I understand what Be My 20s means? No. Does it mean, like, somebody who's going to be in a relationship with you so long that when you think of your 20s, you think of them? Perhaps. Oh. Woozi does not have a composing credit on Ah Yeah. That makes perfect sense now. And the only writers credited are the rap line. Or the hip-hop team, sorry. Ah Yeah is the only song that does not have a Woozi writer-composer credit. And that makes perfect sense. And Woozi's the only writer on 20. Okay, no, see, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Oh, there is choreography for Jam Jam. Yeah, I will see it eventually. But okay, not only is this the best song of the album, it's because Woozi has the writing. Yep. Woozi, once again, always showing that he has been, will forever be that bitch. I love Woozi. This song is just like really good. Like the lyrics make sense. Very cute love song. Also vocally, very good. Like the chorus, it's the, you could have just sung like If You Want Me, but it's the If You Want Ooh Ooh Me. So much flavor, so much good flavor stuff. This song is impressive. This song is really good for a debut album. Like everybody sounds good. The instruments are fun and interesting. The song is really cute. Vocally, everyone's doing really well. You can hear though that their voices are not like as developed and matured as they are now. Like when Sungwon and DK are singing the chorus, you can hear where they go from like their chest voice to their head voice. They don't have like a strong mix yet, but they're also like what? 18, so it's not 100% there yet. They have room to grow, and I love that. But regardless, the song is still very good. I really like this song. It feels like an early One Direction song or like a Somerset song, like a very cute, upbeat pop love song, and I'm all about it. It's really cute. I really do like this song. That's a great way to end the album, because I wasn't feeling this debut album until we got to this song. And this album just proves that if we don't have Woozi on a writing, producer, composer credit on the song, it's not going to be good. Respectfully, I'm sure that whoever worked on Ah Yeah did their best, but it's just not giving what it needs to give. As the first introduction to the hip-hop team, you cannot come out the gate with a song like that. And I just know that if Woozi worked on it, it would have been better. Because Shining Diamond, cute. Adore You, cute. Jam Jam, very cute. 20, honestly incredible. And all of them have what in common? A writer, composer, Woozi credit. And what is Ah Yeah missing? That special touch. Because Woozi knows what the fuck he's doing. And I love that for him. But that being said, again, it is their debut album. So anything that I feel is lacking, I know will eventually come to fruition later, because I've heard their most recent music and it is absolutely incredible. But that being said, I do wish that they had a stronger debut. I feel like Adore You, just music video alone, is not giving what it needs to give. Song-wise, it's pretty cute. I do think it's nice. S-Coops also has a lot of writing credits. I'm not trying to downplay how good S-Coops is as a writer, but I do know that, like, do I think 17 would have been as successful without Woozi on the team? No, I do not. Honestly, I love that man, and we have to acknowledge how much he contributes to their sound and to their message. As the producer Woozi. Love that man. I think it's very cute. I feel like it is a start. Do I think it's a very strong start? No. Do I feel like other groups have had stronger debuts? Yes. But also, not every group who has had a strong debut has lasted as long and has grown as much as 17. So, you know, pros and cons. But let me know what you thought of the album. Do you have a favorite song on it? If it's not 20, you must explain yourself. Jam Jam is really cute though, and I'm really excited to see a performance from the performance team with it, because I know it's going to be great. But I'm at the very least glad to know that they had a very clear sort of vision with their start of being like, we're going to hype ourselves up to be the best. We're going to make cute, fun love songs. We're the diamonds in the rough. And we want to create music that tells a story. Thank you, John Wandu, for that line. But that is their first album. I'm already an hour in, and we only have one album done. What's their next album? It's Boys B. And I don't think I know any songs of the next album, so that's going to be very exciting. I'm going to get right into it. But let me know what you thought of the debut album. Do you also feel weird watching these children perform? Or are you able to compartmentalize it in your head better than I am? Let me know. But I'm going to get right into the next album because I have absolutely no time to waste. That video will probably come out eventually, soon. If it's not already in the end card right now.